forgot her name. Oh, that's right. Any light bulbs?
Probably. Wouldn't hurt if they're cheap.
Vineyard Vines, is that kids?
Oh,
This
Vineyard
women's.
Vines?
See, $12 on that.
No, but don't be like now.
All right, let's hope we find something here. Hello. You got 7 on this. Would you do 5?
Yes.
Okay. Appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What is this black thing?
Right there. I could always use one of those. Oh, 20, $10.
I mean,
Not bad, but Skechers don't really sell all that well.
oh, they don't?
Nah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hello. Do you want one? I'll take one. I'll take a lemonade, please.
We're just getting more. It would be like
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to do some shopping. Yeah, we'll be right back. Thank you. SeaWorld frame.
Damn!
There's a nice coat, Teresa. Michael Kors. $100.
How much?
100. Yep.
Vas a pagar.
This is freaking sweet right here.
I feel this.
Yeah. It's probably the metal that's on the inside now. This is cool. Would you do 5 for this? You got 6 on it. $5 each is just too much. Clothes is just too much. $5 each. What's that Carhartt right there? What size is it? Oh. Squishy house shoes or marshmallow squishmallows, what are they called? Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
She almost scored that one, but it kind of like deflected and then went back to the lead.
The important thing, did you have fun?
Hey, what's happening, guys? We're back here at the storage units. You just saw me at that neighborhood yard sale. It's actually Sunday right now, but I want to go ahead and show you what I picked up this weekend. So take a look. All right, hopefully you don't hear too much of my fan here. Maybe I'll just go ahead and turn it off. It's a little warm in here. 84 degrees inside the unit, so I'm getting some air circulating around here. But so here's my pile of stuff here. So I spent a total of $24 this weekend, and I think I found some pretty good stuff. Nothing like total home runs, but some pretty good stuff here. So we'll start over here on the left here. So I found a couple, 2 or 3 hats here at a yard sale. These, she said, they're $1 each. This is a cat hat from like the Caterpillar company, the heavy equipment company. My dad was a heavy equipment operator for over 30 years, but he drove these machines. But it still had the paper on the inside, so this is a new hat. So $1 for that one. I thought this hat was just cool, old, vintage, corduroy hat. The bill isn't dry rot or anything, so paid $1 for that one. And then I saw this hat, the Ducks Unlimited hat. Just a simple hat, nothing fancy, paid $1 for that. So I figure at least $10 each on these hats. That cat one I might be able to get 15, maybe close to 20. And I don't know, we'll see about this vintage one here. I don't know, it might go for around $10 or so. Just a guess, we'll see. And then I found some shirts. You know how I've been like picking up these clothes? A couple of girls were having a sale, and they were going to away to college and was trying to get rid of their clothes. But I saw these sweatshirts, and originally they said $2, and I said, oh, we'll do $1. But like, they still have these tags in them. This is a Clemson college shirt and a Mizzou college shirt. Still has the tags and stuff in them. So I'm like, heck yeah, $1 each for those. That's awesome. Then some golf polos. I always pick up these golf polo guys, these Nike golf polos. Especially they're good condition. A lot of times, obviously, golfers take care of their stuff, so these are in good condition. Paid $1 for this, but she'll be able to get close to 20 for that. Callaway shirt. This isn't as valuable. They do sell, but not quite as well. But this is a tall one too, so that's going to help. It's a large, tall. But I paid $1 for this. And then I just found some of these women's Nike, some tank tops, dry fit. Paid $1 each for those. And I think there's another tank top, yeah, down here. This is a Nike one. Paid $1 for that one. It says Team USA. My wife bought some baskets, and like they're falling apart in my bag, and now they're all over the place in here. Then I did this Cardinals one. This is an extra small, just a t-shirt, but it was Nike. So I thought it was a cool t-shirt. It just looks really nice, but I paid $1 for that. So good deals there. Can't go wrong. I mean, the very least amount of low end, $8, $9, high end, close to 20. So I'm happy with that. Then we got a couple of these. I saw they were still new in the package. These Vidal Sassoon. Here's a straightener. She wanted $2 for it. I didn't even ask to try to get it for $1 or anything. I mean, $2 is a pretty good price on that. These might be old. I don't know. But sometimes people like their old stuff, you know, and they look for that kind of thing. So I'll have to scan and see what they're worth. But I'm figuring at least $10 a piece. And I paid $2 for those. Not bad. We got this vintage looking Disney, what would you call this? Disney character type of blanket. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bedspread. It's probably like a blanket. But they were asking $6 for it. I asked her if she'd take $5, and she said yes. It's in pretty good condition. Some of the edges are kind of frayed, which is, I mean, this thing is probably over 20 years old. Couldn't find a tag on it, so I don't know the exact date, but I'll have to Google it, do a Google image search, see if I can find what the date is on this. But some of this vintage stuff can go pretty good. I paid $5 for this. I think I can comfortably ask $20 or more, depending on what the market value is on it. But I would not be surprised if I get $30 more for this. So we'll see how that goes. And I wouldn't necessarily say this is a bad buy, but it's probably a bad buy. Let me set this here for a second. I just walked up on its side and I saw this UCLA bag. And it's a nice looking bag. Like, it looked like freaking new. And she was asking, what was she asking? Yeah, $7 for this. And I asked her if she would take $5, and she said yes. But then my wife put it on and she was carrying it. Where did I see a hole at somewhere? Is there not a hole in it? I swear I saw something, a rip in it somewhere. Was I seeing things? Not a chance. Maybe I was just seeing things. No, there is a hole in it. I remember seeing it. Well, there's a little bit of a, it's kind of rough right there. Light. A little bit right there. Where did I see it? I saw a rip somewhere. Oh, well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I thought I saw a rip somewhere in this, so I was like, oh, that's going to hurt the value quite a bit. I don't know. $5 was probably too much for this. I'll probably list it for close to 20. If it has a rip in it somewhere, which I swear I thought I saw somewhere, it's probably be able to just barely make my money back. But it's a nice looking bag. I don't know if it's not necessarily a softball bag. It's just like a backpack. But anyway, so there you go. Also, I want to say real quick, happy Mother's Day. Today's May 11th. And had a good weekend. Had a nice weekend. Hope all the mothers out there, just bumped my mic. Sorry about that. Hope all the mothers out there had a really nice weekend and got some time to yourself. So thank you, all the moms out there, for everything you guys do, because we would be lost without you, and I mean that literally. So, happy Mother's Day, y'all. What's happening, guys? Friday here. We're going to get ready to pull some orders. You probably just watched me do some yard sale and that kind of stuff, and we'll be back at the storage unit showing you what I found and everything, but wanted to pull some orders. But first, we got to get something done, something that's a high priority. And so let me show you. Been watching me for a little bit. You know, I've been complaining about mosquitoes here when I'm out here. Came in, got this on TikTok, portable bug zapper. We're going to try it. And I checked the price on Amazon. This was like $25 cheaper on TikTok than it is selling for the same thing on Amazon. So I'm like, you know what? That must be a good deal. So we're going to see how this thing works. And like I said, it is solar powered. So yeah, I may need to recharge it from time to time. But I figure I'm going to hang it like right there where the sun comes in. And maybe it'll get a little bit of charge like while it's here. Who knows? What have I got in here? Yeah, it looks like it's got a little cleaning thing. It's got a charging cable. It's got the solar deal on top. And then it's got an automatic thing, or you just turn it on, looks like. Or you can use it as like a lantern as a light. Here we go. Let's see what happens, all right? On. Oh, it's on. Well, that was easy. See if it works, shall we? Is that gonna be strong enough to hold? Yeah. I got a rope there because I've got this clothesline here. I thought maybe I'd use it. I haven't really used it yet, so I'm probably gonna take it down. But there you go. But I just think that's hilarious. Bug zapper installed. That's how you know I'm serious. I don't want to be bothered by no freaking mosquitoes out here. All right, let's pull some orders. So I got 2 going out tonight. Technically, I really don't have to pull these, but I'm going to because I'm a nice guy. Oh, it's right here on top. How convenient. And I didn't plan it that way. But it is a Detroit Lions. I'll put that in a second. This is a reversible Detroit Lions flag football, like jersey. The other side is gray. It's actually pretty nice. But I got this for a Goodwill for a little over $1. It was about $1, honestly. This sold for $9 plus shipping. The other item is in tote L, and this was on Depop. But I've been selling some games on Depop. And it's both of these here. I don't remember where I got these from. Yard sale, Goodwill. I know I've had them for a good while. Maybe I got them from Goodwill. Don't know. I have no idea what I have into these. If I got them from Goodwill, I would have paid $1 or less each. But a lot of times if I got games like this, I paid probably around $1 for them. But these sold for $9.99 plus shipping. First item going on, I sold NBA 2K17. Had Kobe Bryant on the cover. I didn't bother taking off the sticker because I didn't want to damage the cover. But this is like an alternative cover or type of package, I guess I'm looking for. You could have got with this game. But I got this at a yard sale for $1. It even had like a trading card in there, and it had everything that came with it. So I was pretty happy with that. I did have it on a sale on my store, and this sold for $20.29 plus shipping. Next item going out is a police coat. Let me go ahead and move a couple of these. But it's this coat here, and it's from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police. See those buttons? It's a vintage coat. Big, heavy, nice winter coat. I think I got this for like $8 or $9 at Goodwill. I don't remember. But this sold for $40 plus shipping. Next item going out is a trading card. And I think I'm going to switch up the way I do these. I was kind of hoping with me selling these as cheap as I am that they would sell a little faster. But honestly, the market is flooded with people selling like super low rated cards, so I got to look to see what it was. This is page 2, number 5. So this is page 1, page 2, number 5. Here it is here. This is Camila Cardosa. So it's on the other side. We're going to pull it right here. There she is. She plays on the Chicago Sky. She's a really good basketball player. This is one of the blue velocity kind, but this sold for $1.80 plus shipping. But as I was saying, I think what I'm going to do, I have a lot of cards here that I want to get separated, and I think what I'm going to do is put these all in one of these sleeves, and I'm going to sell them like 9 at a time instead of just 1 at a time. So we're experimenting. We're going to see how that goes. Next item going out is, let me check my cheat sheet here, I think it's on Macari. Yeah. It was an old hat. Here it is right there. I picked this up. Man, I picked this up a while ago at a yard sale. I paid $1 for it. Maybe a couple bucks. But this hat was pretty freaking cool, honestly. And this is when Mark McGwire and St. Louis Cardinals, when he broke the home run record, a single season home run record, 62. Pretty sweet looking hat. It says Mark McGwire on the side. It's a new hat. It's a new era. It's got the sticker on it. Originally it was $18. But this sold on Macari for $12 plus shipping. All right, that's all I have. I'm going to get this packed up real quick. So my total cost of goods for these items were around $10. And my overall sales was like $74 plus shipping. So that's pretty good for a weekend. I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm going to get these packed up like I mentioned, get some pictures taken, and get on out of here. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Hope you had a great day. Thanks for coming by the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. So we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.